thing. I can't say it enough. Y'all fill up my cup every single time. My good old mug up here. Thank you for that, and thank you for your love and your energy, and just lifting up my spirits each and every time I come through these doors. I would never get used to it. I promise you. I love it so much. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get into this thing. Now, I gotta show y'all this mug Connie Macbeth from Cincinnati picked out for me. It says my nickname, Boss Lady. Here it is. Now, oh, Connie, let me tell you, this is the perfect mug. You know why? Because that's my nickname, Boss Lady. And my best friend, Walter, is Boss Man. Now, let me tell y'all how we got those nicknames. So growing up, we've been knowing each other since the 6th grade. And his name is Walter Williams. That's his real name. And my name is Jennifer Hudson, okay? So back then, they used to call me Jenny Kate. Like how some of y'all call me J Hud now, I was Jenny Kate. And then there was little Walter. And we were in the 6th grade together. And he heard me sing in the 6th grade. And he was like, at that moment, he was determined for the world to hear me sing. So, yeah. Now, as you see, I'm looking around for him. He is here. We do everything together. We've been working together for a long time, but he is very shy. He probably balled up back there somewhere right now. Just me, I'm looking for him. Walter, you got the courage to peek your head out anywhere? I ain't go. Is the power of the happy place. Because, y'all, he's so shy. You see how quick he came out and ran back? That is Walter. I don't know how we got together. So we were, listen, he been the same height too, since the 6th grade. Don't get me, Walter. Listen. So let me try to stay on track. He was determined for the world to hear me sing. So when we graduated 8th grade, we only lived 2 blocks away from each other. I'm talking to you too, Connie, because you sent me this mug. Anyway, and so he would come to my house, and we ain't had no money. So he would drive his grandmama car to my house, which he would still drive to this day. Yes, he will, because he gonna get the job done. And we would have our little meetings in the car for whatever, and then we would go win all the talent shows, and I used to have to give Walter 10% of whatever I made. Yes, I did. So more of the story, the point, without Walter Williams, I would not be here today, okay? And we had a dream, Connie, as kids to make it. So to this day, I sit and look him upside the head and be like, friend, can you believe it? We actually pulled it off. We actually made it. So therefore, I am called Boss Lady, and he is called Boss Man. There you have it. Thank you for that, Connie. All right. We all love our first guest from his iconic roles in Gilmore Girls, and This Is Us. His new show is called The Company You Keep. Give it up for the very handsome Milo Ventimiglia.
Wonderful crowd of people.
Now, you filmed Gilmore Girls on the lot. How does it feel to be back?
Always nostalgic to be here at Warner Brothers. I consider Warner Brothers the studio that raised me because I was so young. I did 2 TV shows with Warner Brothers when I was in my 20s, early 20s, mid-20s. Yeah, there's Jess Mariano. With his leather jacket, Gilmore, causing trouble. Causing trouble.
What kind of trouble did you cause?
Well, Jess caused trouble just by being Jess. But when you're in your early 20s and you're kind of on this big fancy studio lot and you're here and you're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna be working the next 14, 15 hours. I'm a little bored, what else can I do? So yeah, it's causing mischief. Look at that mischievous guy right there in the corner. I was really into stencil work, like Banksy and stuff like that. And so I'd cut this stencil based on a Banksy stencil of a little rat holding a megaphone with some like audio phones. And I proceeded to spray paint it in different places around this lot here.
Oh my God!
And my plan, I know, the dumb things you do, and I'm never invited back. My plan though was to do it on a massive level on these late nights when I'm filming here, and then call the studio control and say, you have a rap problem, play it. But I never had the guts to do, the courage to do just that. So we left it like a couple times, like near my parking spot and whatnot, and that's that, so.
And that's what you did for fun, huh?
For fun. I might have carved my name in a few studio locations.
We gotta go look for it,
I
don't
was
you
just
think?
tagging things.
Oh my God, that is amazing. Did you have any side jobs before you started acting?
I did. I waited tables in Brentwood at a place called Louisa Trattoria in my 20s.
Okay.
Yeah, good food, good food.
Good food.
And then I sold snowboards. But like, you know, having a type job in LA, you'll get a bunch of Hollywood types coming through. So it was always inspiring to see people that I admired that would come through, and I'd be packing up their food and deli items, and then I'd mess up, and you know, they kind of like give me a little encouragement of like, you got to do better, because one day, you know, you'll be where I'm at. But yeah, you know, it's a job.
It's a job.
Yeah.
And we both were in Adam Sandler movies.
Well, we were in the same one.
You were in
I was in Sandy Wexler. I was, yeah. Sandman called me up and said, hey, Mai, I need you in this one thing. And I'm like, all right, cool, because I'd already done 2 other films with him. And so this one was just like a one quick thing. Yeah, Barry Bubansi.
It's nothing like working with Adam. It's so
He's
fun.
the best.
He is the best. And once you're a part of it, it's like your family, right?
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
It's even more so, there's the family of us creative talent on one side of the actors, but then like everybody else's family is there. So if you're on an Adam Sandler set, it's like summer camp. Truly like summer camp.
Yes.
You know, you're filming on one part of this massive lawn, and on the other side are all the kids and all the families and everybody just kind of there enjoying themselves to the summer. Oh yeah, there's Chad. He was a Marine, who was also a modern jazz dancer from That's My Boy. Yeah, nice haircut. And then yeah, Grown Ups 2. I played frat boy Milo.
Oh.
Sandman calls me up, and I went to his office.
Sandman, I love that.
Yeah. I went to his office. He's like, hey, could you know, I think you should be in Grumps too. And I'm like, okay. And he calls me up into his office, and I walk in, and he's on the phone. He goes, hey, how do you feel about going blonde? Yeah, I'm gonna ask him right now. No, you wanna go blonde? Like, you wanna dye? You wanna wear a wig? What do you wanna do? Yeah, he's gonna tell me right now. What do you wanna do? What? He goes, beautiful head of brown hair. Like, what do you wanna do? What do you wanna do? Yeah, he's gonna tell me right now. What do you wanna do? I'm like, I guess I'll go blonde. So,
that's how he does. But it's always perfection, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I love him, love him, love him. And you got your start on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Congratulations. Last year?
Yeah.
Your parents have to be proud. Did you take them to the ceremony?
My parents were there. Yeah, there's my mom and dad. They were there with me.
Aww.
Yeah, I mean, my folks were always encouraging.
Yeah?
You know, always encouraging. I mean, it's tough when you send your kid into the arts.
Yeah.
Because you never know. You hear horror stories about people just getting chewed up, and we've all had our tough times.
That
and
is true.
to, you know, take something so personally to you. You're singing, you're performing, you're acting, my acting, and someone tells you, no, not today.
That's right.
And then you hear that day in, day out, all the time, no, no, no. It's hard not to internalize that and think less of yourself. But my parents are they're incredible people. Always encouraged me, always inspired the best in me. And yeah, they were with me when I got my start.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, I have a 13-year-old son. You learned how to drive at the age of 13?
I did, yeah.
Now, how'd that happen?
You know, you kind of sneak your way around getting your older sister's cars and whatnot. Now, one of my older sisters, she would, you know, drive me home from school, because we went to school together, and she would always want to stop at her boyfriend's house. And she'd want me to wait in the car. And I was like, well, look, the only way that I'm going to wait in the car is if you let me keep the keys and drive the car around the block.
So she knew you was driving it.
So she knew I was driving, yeah. And then, like, when my dad was teaching me how to drive, I kind of had to pretend like I didn't already know what I was doing. Driving stick, doing donuts, burning out. Yeah, I think I present as a really, like, nice guy, but I got some mischievous behavior.
Yeah, you do, but you must have been a really good driver. You ain't getting no accidents, and they ain't find out.
Not at 13, no. Much later.
Okay.
Much later, yeah.
All right, and then you filmed some films in Australia. Did you run into, because I'm scared of spiders, they got a lot of little creepy things around there. Did you ever have any encounters with any of them?
You're talking about, I did a movie this past fall with Russell Crowe and Liam Hemsworth, Luke Hemsworth, and Ricky Whittle. And we were on set, we were playing soldiers. And so we're all kitted up, and we've got, you know, our ruck and rifle and everything. And my friend Ricky, he was standing there talking to our makeup artist. And behind him was our properties guy, who's in charge of, you know, everything we have to carry on us. and he's like gently blowing the back of Ricky's kit with like all of his weapon magazines and, you know, grenades and things. And I'm looking at Grant, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I come around the corner, like stand around Ricky, and there is what's called a whitetail spider, which is like the equivalent of a black widow.
Woo, Jesus, no.
And it's on Ricky's back. And Grant, who is our prop guy, he just says to me, I can't kill it. And I'm like, cool, but he's about to kill Ricky, so let's take care of it. So I go, hey, Rick, what's over there? And he kind of turns, looks, and I just go, smash.
You killed it?
I smashed it. And
then
I kind of like rubbed it in. And then I had a blade because of my kit, so I pull my blade out, and I have to like go in between something, and I kind of grab it, and I pull it out, and I show it to Ricky.
It was
and
that
like,
big?
Yeah, I mean, it was like, you know, like that. It was, I don't know.
What? You're brave.
That was the only thing. And then like there's sharks in the water when you're surfing, but that's a whole different
And then
thing.
they're like, it's sharks in the water when you're brave. Will you stick around?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Woo! That took me out. Milo will be right back.
Grown-ups inside.
What's stopping me from killing you where you stand, son?
I don't know. I mean, I'd say intelligence, but we both know that never stopped you before.
Listen to you. A real made man.
They're expecting me. You gonna let me through?
You only have a seat at that table while she's still here. You understand me?
Okay.
Don't you forget it.
We're back with Milo. The company you keep. That sounds like my type of show. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you tell everyone what it's about?
I played Charlie Nicoletti, who's a con man who comes from a family of grifters, who has a romantic weekend with Catherine Henning Kim's character, who's a CIA officer from a political dynasty family. They go their separate ways, and the weekend together is all predicated on lies, because she, the officer, can't talk about her job, and him, the criminal, can't talk about his job. But they ultimately find their way back together professionally, him, the criminal, her, the CIA intelligence officer, on opposite sides of the law. And you know how that goes.
Ooh, that sounds so good,
Yeah.
don't it? Oh my God! And you went from This Is Us to this new show.
I did.
How you make the transition?
Haircut and a shave. No, really, it was like as simple as that, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, get a haircut,
Right?
shave. Well, so that right there, that was when I had the prosthetic beard, the fake beard. So because we jumped around in this, have you guys seen This Is Us? All right, cool.
Yes.
So because we jumped around in time from, you know, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, like all over the place, I had to have usually consistently just a mustache. And then we would tack on Zoe Hay and Michael Wright's, our hair and makeup team. They would, you know, put on whatever was needed. But a lot of the time I was in a fake beard. Only around Christmas or the beginning of the season was I able to grow my beard back. So, yeah.
Do you miss the beard?
I'm growing it back right now. I'm out of production on Company Keep, so beard's coming back.
Oh, okay. Beard's coming back, ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now, it's a lot of action in the show. Do you get hurt?
I have. It's definitely a more physical role than what This Is Us is. I took a door right to my eye, and I had a butterfly suture on it, so split it open in rehearsal, put a butterfly stitch on it, put some ice so it didn't swell. 20 minutes later, I was back on set. Keep filming because we could just visually take it out, VFX. That was one episode. The following episode, I was doing something where I was running away from someone shooting a gun at me. And as I was running and he was shooting at me, as squibs are going off, like fake bullet hits are going off to my right, and I think I need to compensate away from them. And I didn't realize that 2 inches compensation to my left was a stone pillar. And so I ran into the corner of the stone pillar with the corner of my knee. I was on the ground for about 5 minutes, put some ice on it for 20 minutes, got up and finished the day. And I didn't realize, though...
That's commitment.
Yeah, well, what I didn't realize was until a week later, after I got an X-ray and an MRI, was that I had an impact fracture on my femur from hitting the stone pillar and chipped the stone pillar. Yeah, it was, yeah.
He's tough.
Ice, 20 minutes.
Ice,
You're
20
good.
minutes.
Yeah.
Ooh, you
Yeah.
make it, wow. Well, since you play a good liar on the show, let's see if you can catch me in a lie.
Perfect.
So
I'm
I'm gonna read a few truths
Okay.
about myself, or maybe a lie. You tell me which one is the lie.
How many are true? How many are lies?
See, now you think
Okay,
you
great.
slick. You-
Here we go. Here we go.
That's why I was listening real hard, so you wouldn't trick me. All right, well, here we go. My favorite piece of jewelry is a necklace made of teeth. Here's another one. I love ants, and I used to talk to them. I got one more for you. I can sing in 4 languages.
False, false, true.
Oh, so you think the first two
The
is...
first 2 are false, and the last one is true.
I
She's
got
that good.
you. I got you. Well, the truth is, yes, I do have a necklace
Made of teeth.
made of teeth, which is my son's first tooth.
Get out.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And, oh, I love an ant. Now, I can't do no spider, okay?
Okay.
But I love an
ants.
ant. That's my
But
favorite
what about like big
insect.
ants? See, I got you.
As long as it ain't got 8 legs, I do okay.
Okay.
But as long as it got 6, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
And I don't know how many languages I've sang in, but the last one was Italian, so I was really trying to get the name. All right, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it. The Company You Keep airs Sundays at 10 on ABC. We'll be right back. Our next guest is a talented Grammy Award-winning artist who I had the pleasure of working with in the animated film Sing. Please welcome the very talented Tori Kelly.
Hi.
Do you feel the love, Tori?
I feel so much love. How's it going, guys? Aw.
Oh my
Awesome.
God. So Tori, do you remember when we first met? Was it before Sing?
I was trying to figure that out
I know, me too.
because I feel like you've just always been around
That's
because you've
how I
always
feel
been
about you.
amazing.
too.
I feel like it was it the BET Awards? I feel like Stevie Wonder was there maybe
Yes.
when we met.
You see,
There's a lot happening.
again, I feel like you've always been around. Yes, so that's us.
Yeah.
We were at the BET
I feel like
Awards.
that might have been when we met.
Yeah, but we were on stage, wasn't we? We were singing.
I don't know. I don't remember.
We're here now,
I'm
so
just
I
a
guess
fan always.
It doesn't
so.
matter. And we got introduced to your amazing talent. So you grew up in Southern California.
I did.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah. Born and raised.
And your parents helped you fall in love with music? What's that?
Yeah, I give so much credit to my parents. They're both big music lovers. And my dad, he sings and he played bass and he was in bands growing up. So we would always like just sing back and forth and have these like riff battles and stuff as a
Yeah.
kid. I thought it was normal, but looking back, I'm like, oh, I guess that was kind of a unique way to grow up. I was just always singing around the house. So I'm grateful to them because they really created a safe space for me to just figure out, what I loved.
You're so musical, so I always like to know where some of my favorite vocalists got their musical inspiration from. So it's cool to learn. So you got your voice from your dad?
I would say I give a lot of credit to Pops, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
Pops, because she got a voice on her. Let me tell you.
And all the music that he played, too.
And the
in
music,
house.
too?
Yeah.
What kind of music was it that you grew up around?
A lot of gospel. A lot of gospel music, a lot of neo-soul. It was all over the place. I mean, even like rock was thrown in. I feel like soul was kind of the through line.
Is
of
that your
everything.
favorite genre? What'd you say?
I would say, yeah. Because
Yeah.
you can have soul in any genre, really. You know what I mean? Like, you can sing a song soulfully even though it's in a different genre. But, yeah,
Okay.
I think that's kind of the through line for me. It's just that feeling.
The underline. I
Yeah.
get that. And then you have millions and millions of views from your covers on online and stuff
Crazy.
like that. Which is your favorite covers you've ever done?
Ooh, good question. I mean, I always was really proud of, I have a PYT cover that I always, again, credit my dad because I do this run in it. It's like a upwards run.
You can show us. It's okay.
It's like,
You can show us. What's the run? You said
it goes, it's like on the, young thing, repeat out to me, and then it's like, na 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 na, something like that. And I always thought it was fun because like my dad came in the room when I was working on it, and I did like a down run, and he was like, "What if you reversed it and went up?" And I was like, So credit again to Pops. 'cause, Yeah, he always
Okay.
challenged me like that.
I love that. Okay, tell us about your new single, Missing You,
Yay.
and what the inspiration was behind it.
Yeah, so Missing You, I'm so excited for people to hear this, and we were super inspired in the studio by.
Look,
Yeah, hey.
cute.
We were inspired by early 2000s, late 90s for this, and so both lyrically and sonically, I just wanted to, get that nostalgic feeling, and because that's something I was super inspired by, and you see that in the music video as well. We were just really inspired by, like Missy Elliott videos with the fisheye and, Aaliyah, TLC. So that was kind of the inspo for the song.
Okay, I have to ask you this. You're a singer, you're an actress, you write music as well, right?
Yes.
What do you consider yourself first?
Ooh. It's funny you ask because I think I would have maybe a few years ago said a singer, but now I think stepping into this new chapter, this new era, I just turned 30. And I feel this new wave of confidence kind of coming over me. So I would say overall, I think I see myself as an entertainer, as a performer.
I
think
love that.
Fits into different things.
I like that answer because it's everything else is under
Yeah,
that.
I don't want to limit myself, just to one thing. So
I'm gonna have to steal that answer
Do
for
it.
sure. Okay, now I've discovered that I love some animation. And I know
Yes.
you did sing the movie.
yes, and so did you.
And yes, we did it together. And it was, one of my favorite projects.
So fun.
Do you want to do more animation?
I would love to, honestly. I doing the Sing movies, I mean, it was such a dream role for me. I play this shy elephant and who loves to sing. And that was literally me growing up. I was so shy, but I, wanted to overcome that fear. And so getting to go on that journey with her was it was a dream come true. I loved it.
Oh my goodness.
And you get to show up in pajamas,
See, that's the best.
no one's there.
part.
Yeah.
If
no one cares.
No one cares, no one sees you. You get to create the character. You can be as yourself.
Yeah.
And I want to do more animation. So if you ain't sing, well, I was in Sing 1. So I was young Nana Nudeman. And tell them who you play.
Mina.
Mina. But we had a duet together
That's you.
in the film. I still don't know what I was. What is that? Is that a lamb?
I feel
All
like
they
it's
said was Jennifer Sing. What was I?
I feel like, she.
Welcome back. Our next guest is an award-winning chef who has combined the art of cooking with the mission of advocacy. Please welcome the host of Counter Space, Sophia Roe. Come on out. Sophia, it smells good already. Hi. Nice to see you.
You too. I'm so excited.
This smells amazing
Oh,
already.
good. There's so much going on, so I'm very excited.
Oh my God, I cannot wait to learn. Tell us about Counter Space.
Oh, Counter Space is amazing. It's like a food show that you've never seen before. It's about imagination, but it also covers just food origin stories, right? We actually go to these locations. We actually meet the people that grow our food, transport our food, We cover everything from difficult stuff like disordered eating, right? But adventure, like we literally have an episode about people who eat insects. I know that sounds really gross, but 2 billion people globally already do it.
Oh,
right?
okay.
I know, it sounds wild. But we talk about food justice, food insecurity. We make, I don't know, what do we do? We make pasta with chocolate. It's really...
Pasta with chocolate.
Yeah, we do some really cool stuff. It's such a great show. It's just such a pleasure to make.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so show me what we're making today.
Oh my gosh, we're making quite a few things. We're gonna start with crepes. Are you
crepes.
kind of like a sweet or a savory breakfast?
I'm
gal?
everything.
Okay, great.
I want it all.
Same. Well, we're going sweet today. You can make crepes savory, but today we're going sweet.
Okay.
So crepes seem really fancy. They seem like something you can't make at home, but you totally can.
Okay.
Okay, so like here, I want you to take this flour, dump it in, just pour it in.
See, I'm making y'all
Pour
a
it in.
meal.
Salt.
It's your next
Yes.
meal, okay?
Yes.
Let me pay
Salt
attention.
and sugar. That's
All
okay.
of the salt and sugar?
Yeah, get it in.
You better teach me, Sophia.
I love
Okay.
it. And then as you're doing that, the sugar, do you think you can whisk and pour at the same time?
Ooh, let me try.
Let's see.
Oh, y'all wish me luck. You see that?
Love it. Now keep whisking. Keep whisking. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. Oh,
That's
I
it.
got to get more aggressive.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pour the milk, and you don't want to pour all the milk because you want to get the clumps out first. So you just
Okay. How did you learn to cook?
I mean, I've been cooking for 14 years.
14 years.
Yeah, it's like something I knew I always wanted to be a chef. So I like to say it's the only thing I know for sure that I can do. you know?
Oh.
Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. And you want this batter to almost look like liquidy. You want it to look like you made a mistake.
So that's how I know it's ready when it
yes,
looks liquid.
thin. And you can
Show me.
get
I wasn't doing anything.
You can get in here. Get in here.
Oh, she a real cook. Maybe I should stand over here, huh? Oh my God.
So you get it really nice and thin, and it's almost kind of good to work with more flour, or more liquid, excuse me, than you think that you need.
She said, Jennifer, you weren't doing enough. Get out the way.
I just was like...
That's how they do me at home. They put me out the kitchen.
No, everybody can cook. Everybody can cook. You think you can't cook?
Well, you know,
Come on. Come on.
hey, listen.
Come on. So you're gonna take this.
Good at it.
So you take this, and you're gonna kind of pour it here, and you're gonna move this around, right? All the way, 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 right?
It smells so good.
So you can do this. We could have gone probably a little thinner, but it's fine, you know?
So does it matter how thick or thin it is?
No, because you see how we can just do this, you know? And what's gonna happen is your crepe is gonna get like what we call a frond on the outside of it. And I'm just gonna leave this here and show you.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you lift this up, you see that edge? How it almost looks like it's got like a frond, like it's almost like a little flaky, right?
Yes.
So that is what we want, okay? And so we're gonna fill our crepes with a beautiful cream cheese, citrus cream.
That sounds so good.
How do you feel about cream cheese? Are you
I like cream cheese.
Oh.
Y'all like cream cheese?
Good.
Okay.
Good. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold once, and then fold again. So now we see, look at what we made.
That looks pretty too. And it probably, I know it's gonna taste good.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna can you grab those forks for me?
Yes.
Yes.
Give me a job. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
the forks if I ain't got nothing else.
Okay, so you wanna know a really funny story?
Yes.
I actually met you at the Met Gala. And you don't remember this, but I was there, and you came up to me.
Look at us.
It was, yes, it was
That's
this red
us.
dress. Yes. And you came up to me and you said, girl, that was the right option, because you look so comfortable. Because my dress, I was wearing this Halston flowy thing, and you were wearing this you were literally walking like this.
Yeah, I had to probably
You were doing that. You were doing that. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And then I freaked out, so I was like, Jennifer Hudson just said that you like my dress. Yeah, that happened.
I did.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, and you look comfortable. Ain't nothing like being comfortable.
I
in
was. You told me, you said, I bet using the bathroom is really easy. And I said, it is.
cute. Man, you should have saw me trying to get out that dress.
That's what you said.
My goodness.
Grab this. This is our
Okay.
citrus syrup. So I'm gonna have you drizzle this on the crepes. So grab
Put this on first.
So this is toasted coconut, okay? So we're gonna go like this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh my gosh, can you believe it?
Yes.
Okay, gorge. And then I want you to, okay, I love that you didn't grab the spoon. Were you just gonna pour that on? She was just gonna take the, so we're gonna stir this up.
Oh,
So
we
this
stirring
is-
that up too?
Yeah, so stirring this up. So it's almost like we made like a marmalade, okay? And then just drizzle it on.
All of it?
No. Just like well, if you want to put on, yeah, you can.
Okay, so I take a little bit out of
Yep,
here.
yeah, and then just, yep. Yeah,
look
okay.
like you, girl.
All right, chef. That's good. I'm gonna take this bite. Do you mind if I eat some of this?
Yes, you can. You gonna try my cooking? Y'all ain't want none, did you?
I'm gonna do a little bit more coconut here.
Okay, but
I'm
I
gonna
want to
taste
taste it
Yeah,
too.
get in there.
This looks so good. Now, see, I probably can't even cut it right.
Yum.
Oh, my goodness. Hold the line.
Delicious.
Oh, my God, this is
Did
so
you with the
good.
texture
Oh,
and
my
the
God.
crunch? I know.
Oh, my
I
God.
told you.
I like that.
I know. Crepe's easy.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to keep chewing. More with Sophia when we come back. And we're back with Emmy-nominated chef Sophia Roe, and she's teaching me how to throw down in the kitchen. Now, what we making next?
Okay, so now we're making a recipe that people love. It's a whole roasted cauliflower. And even if you feel weird about cauliflower, I'm on the quest to change your mind.
Okay.
It's a very affordable ingredient, okay? And this is great. You don't even have to cut it. It's awesome, right? So what helps us here are all these spices. There's even more than this, right? We have some miso here, which is my favorite ingredient. I actually have the word miso tattooed on my body.
Really?
I do.
That's cool.
It's my favorite ingredient. I love
You're
it.
passionate.
I know I have many tattoos, but that's my favorite one. So we have garlic powder, onion powder, lots of fresh herbs, and then what we end up with is this delicious like marinade sauce, yummy situation.
Okay.
So here's your brush.
I got a new
Here's your
assignment.
bowl. So like, you're gonna be tempted to pour it. Don't brush it.
Okay, and why
Brush it.
aren't we pouring it?
Well, because we want to get
makes
into
a difference?
we want to get in all the crevices. Even like in the pack with the leaves, yes, love it. And then this goes in the oven. Like it kind of just cooks
It
itself.
goes in the oven? Now, tell me, what's your inspiration behind cooking? Because you're so passionate about it.
I am. So I grew up really food insecure. Yeah, I grew up, both my parents were substance abusers, so I grew up really knowing what it felt like to be hungry. And so now I'm not hungry. Now I just make food all day. It's really wonderful. So I'm deeply, deeply inspired by my upbringing. Very much so.
You do a beautiful thing from it.
And let's just say you're not a cauliflower fan. You can do this with broccoli. You can do this with a head of cabbage. You can do it with all kinds of things. It's really great kind of like plant-based dinner that's just not in your face that is plant-based, you know?
I ain't laughing. Okay.
Okay, so let's save some of this.
Okay.
Because we want to brush it.
Can I put that in there?
Yeah, you can put that
Okay.
in. Yep, this. And so, like, let's just pretend that this is in the oven. Da-da-da-da-da, it's cooked. And now look at what we have. Isn't it stunning? Great. So
That looks good.
So we can cut into it, and, like, isn't it kind of, like, beautiful the way that you can cut into it, almost like a piece of cake?
It looked like a piece of, like a roast or something.
It's so
right?
amazing, right?
It looks so good.
Let's do this. I'm gonna cut your piece. Oop, sorry.
Yeah.
Somebody's laughing over there.
Yeah, they loving it.
I love it. Okay,
That's
so wait.
because they want some.
So wait, hold on. We can do a little more on there. Get you some sauce.
I want to try this.
Same. I'm gonna steal this little fork.
Ooh, good.
Okay. Lots of
God.
flavor crystals. I told you. I know. I'm just gonna go like that.
And you just make this at home, huh?
Oh man, it's so easy and so fast.
Everything seems super fast.
You know what's
But
wild?
it's super good.
All very affordable too.
Okay.
These are just things that I want people to know more about.
Y'all hear that? She wants us to know more about it. Thank you so much, Sophia, for being here. Y'all be sure to watch Counter Space on Taste Made. We'll be right back. I'm so happy y'all are here with me. One, because I just love you, and two, because it is time to play Make It and Take It. You've got one chance to make a basket, so you better make it count. If you make it, you get to take it, and today's Take It is a J Hud hoodie. Yes, it is. Are y'all ready to play? If your name is on the screen, you better come on down. Shirley, 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 Shirley. Hi, Shirley. Where you from, Shirley?
I am from Pasadena, not originally, but Pennsylvania originally.
Okay.
Okay.
And tell us something interesting about yourself.
I love your show. I watch it every day.
Thank you.
But I am a soul sister, and we just did the Clippers pregame,
All right.
and we were on it.
Yes. I love that. So that means you can play some ball.
Yeah, I used to play with my brothers.
You do? See, I did
with
too.
my brother.
That's why I love it. And now I play with my son. So I'm gonna put this ball in your hand. All right?
Okay, let's
you
see,
ready
let's
to take
see what
the
we
shot?
got? Yes.
I think she got it. You think she got it? Shot. There. Here we go. Dang, that was close. Shirley, that was so close. Oh my God. Okay, it's my court and it's my rules. And Shirley, I think you should try again. Right? You almost had it.
Yeah.
And I got a little faith in you, Shirley. I need you to give me one more go. And if you get that shot, you're gonna get that J Hood hoodie, girl. You tried your best. Now, see, Mama Hood will always reward you for that because I love it when you try. So, guess what? You get a J Hood hoodie. Can I give you a J Hood hoodie at least? I appreciate you trying. Thank you so much for that. You wear it with pride.
I will.
And I'm gonna be cheering you on.
Okay.
Get Shirley a hand, y'all. We'll be right back. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.